Oh my goodness, that was a lot to read. Welcome back to Syberia. We're back after that crazy amount of reading. I just kind of ended it off right away after I was done with it. Didn't really comment on what we had learned, but we did learn quite a bit. Just about the backstory, about Anna Vorarlberg's life, and Hans, and how he got into an accident and is basically, shall we say, mentally stunted for life, and he's been gone from Belle for, I can't remember the number of years, like 50 plus years, and they've still corresponded, Anna and him, or rather he sent her stuff, he sent her plans and blueprints, which has basically kept the factory going, and so on, right up until, probably until she died, or maybe, I don't know, did we learn if he, like, stopped sending mail at some point? I don't know, but we learned that. We also learned some tiny details, like, for instance, the fact that in the factory, once we get into the factory, Hans's workshop will be somewhere on the first floor, and their father, who I think is Rudolf Vorarlberg, is that the one, or is that, like, someone else? I can't remember. He has his brand new spanking office, at least, like, 50, 60 years ago, somewhere in the factory. So, probably the most fancy-looking room, I would imagine. And then I had the idea that the lady out front, or out back, was Gertrude, but that can't be true, because Gertrude was, like, their maid this long ago, and she's quite young, that one outside. I mean, maybe not young, but middle-aged. Certainly not 80 years or whatever. So, probably someone new. Who knows what happened to Gertrude, or how long she served them, or anything like that. But yeah, just lots of info. But now, let's continue exploring this attic, and see if we can find out more. I mean, I already know there's gonna be something here. I'm just sort of building tension. Don't mind me. We can go this way. And let's just control check. We can go over that way, and that's the only thing. And maybe I'm misremembering. I can't... I'm actually not too sure now. Nope. Okay, I'm not misremembering. There we go. There's good old Momo.
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me.
We also learned that Hans, kind of, after the accident, he started communicating using very sparse words and just, like, basically speaking like Momo, which is most likely why Anna was so fond of Momo and why she, like, helped him and took him in and stuff like that, because he probably reminded her of Hans, which is pretty nice.
What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans' picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
Oh god. The
You
pressure.
don't give up easily, do you?
Now we gotta draw a fucking mammoth. Oh dear. But we can ask him about stuff, so let's go through the list.
You remember me, don't you? I'm Kate.
Draw mammoth for Momo.
I'm pretty sure he's just gonna say that.
You must find me a bit rude turning up places uninvited where nobody knows who I am. See, it's kind of my job, you know, to get involved. But don't mind me. Just carry on with what you're doing.
Momo not mind. Anna kind. Never angry.
That's right. She won't be angry.
Oh my god.
Not now.
Oh Jesus Christ, Kate.
There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. I need a clue. Anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
Draw a picture for Momo.
First you
Yeah,
draw
exactly.
mammoth for
He's just gonna
Momo.
say that.
And
Like,
if I
we're not
help
gonna
you,
actually
you
get any help
me,
from him
right?
until we actually
Momo
do what he
know
wants.
Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for Momo. Then Momo tell Kate secret.
You've got a secret?
First draw mammoth for Momo.
He knows that we're kind just by us saying, like, 2 sentences to him in a very, like, sort of oochie-goochie-goo voice. Alright, that's fine.
Do you know if Anna came here often with Hans?
Draw a mammoth. Yep.
Picture.
Yep.
Like Hans' picture.
But let's just keep
What's going
going.
to happen to you now that Anna is gone?
Momo big now. They want Momo live at inn. Momo don't want. Momo take care of Momo.
From what I've seen, you look pretty resourceful.
But what are you gonna do about food?
It must
And
be
rent.
fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands. Momo friend of automatons.
Kind of interesting there that he says that he's a friend of automatons, as if they were alive. And they've hinted at that before as well, like, automatons so complex that they feel like they actually think for themselves and stuff.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Oh, did she tell Momo that she was, like, going away? And he thinks she meant, like, on a journey?
You're a sweet kid, Momo. But I can't draw. Least of all, mammoths.
Draw mammoth.
Even
easy.
Kate struggles with that word.
Hans draw mammoth.
I hate that
Anna
word.
draw mammoth. Kate too.
I mean, maybe I could do a quick squiggle of a box, say, that has a mammoth inside.
No, Momo want a real mammoth.
My goodness, you are one stubborn
No
boy.
punctuation. No punctuation. Terrible. Crappy game. If we try
You're a
again.
sweet
No.
Yeah,
Momo,
alright.
I've got to go.
So now, we gotta
But
find a way
see you
to draw a
later.
mammoth. At least before we can get any info from Momo. But let's go back and check over here. And see if we can find anything. We can turn off the light again. And is that really it? I thought there was more to do here. Man, there's so much I'm, like, not remembering. If I just turn off the light. Yep, that sure turned off the light. Okay. Can I go this way? No, I cannot. Yeah, huh. Yeah, I'm actually... Man, I just don't remember many of the specifics about the game. Like, I know what we have to do to get the drawing for Momo. I remember that, but I don't remember how or where you do it. It's really strange, but yeah, we'll just keep going for now. Let's just quickly check in with the gardener lady. She's probably just gonna say the exact same thing, I would imagine. Like, she's not even really an NPC. She's not someone you can actually talk to about anything.
Good morning.
Oh,
Yeah. So there we go. That's, as far as I know, everything we can do at the mansion for right now, but there were more places to go in the factory. So let's keep exploring. And I guess I should just save. Why not? Let's save. Just make a new one. Whoops, not that one. And let's take this path. Oh yeah. Oh, there's not too much more. Okay, I thought we had, like, done most of the paths, but no, it's just, like, going in... Wait, here? Oh, god damn it, clicking outside the window. Yeah, this is the one, the factory that we haven't explored. The other two we have already been to. But in here, we can now look for Hans's workshop on the first floor, and we're basically here because we're trying to find the files and all that, and the documents for whatever reason. So we need to find probably the old Vorarlberg dude's office, which is probably Anna's office at this point. Run, Kate. So here's the assembly line, probably made by, or designed by Hans, judging by the book. And you can't go over here, only into the door. Some switches we can't do anything with, but we can go over here. There's a lever. Some sort of keyhole. And another lever. I feel like this is not going to do anything. Oh no, it is. Okay. So it's an automaton rat hamster thing. Oh my god. I see, and it's lowering a water wheel down into the river. And now we can use this lever to power up the assembly line. Not sure why we're doing this, but why not? Shouldn't that, like, start spinning? I guess not. What if we pull it again?
I don't need to do that again.
Nope. And she doesn't need to do... She can't even do that again. Alright. Nothing here. Yeah, alright, so we just turned on the assembly line, I think. Let's see. Maybe not. I don't know what we did. Oh, we lit everything up. Yeah, it has, like, electricity now. Huh. We can go over here. There was also the staircase leading up that we can go to. Yeah, not too much we can do right here at the assembly line for right now. Nothing at all, in fact. Now I'm almost wondering, like, what happens if you don't turn on the power? Yeah, what would happen? Okay, we're getting a call? I'm gonna listen to this first.
Kate, what
Oh,
happened
that's
to you
my
my
mom.
Munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job
She
thing.
didn't say darling.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where
She
are
doesn't
you
even tell
at?
her mom that she's going to Europe.
Venice?
Valladolid. Yeah, I know. It's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it.
Oh,
Really
wow.
should take after your father sometime.
I didn't imply that.
Mother.
Kate, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday.
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please.
Frank!
I've got to go.
Frank! Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back. I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
Poor mom. So, there's a very famous opera singer named Frank Malkovich. Good to know, I suppose. And here's that milk jug, or it's probably not milk, but it looks like a milk jug.
That's really heavy. I've got to get some help.
Brought in by that crane. So we can use this automaton forklift to help us. Once again, really not sure why we're doing all this. I'm just kind of doing it. And it just somehow knows exactly what to do. What the? Oh god, that was weird. Kate just like despawned before the screen shifted. Yeah, that's weird. I don't remember doing that. Maybe that's something with the Steam version. Yeah, it's like every time it's about to shift screens, if there's a moving object or model on the screen, they like get disabled before the screen shifts. I don't remember that being an issue when I played like the old PC-ROM version, which I still own by the way, but I'm playing this on Steam right now, and I guess it has some issues maybe, or weird like conversion problems.
I need to do that again.
But I don't know what we actually did. Was that like oil for the assembly line, or fuel, or maybe material? Who knows? We'll find out soon. And here we have an automaton. It's moving. But we can't do anything right now. Can't use any of the tools. We can go over to the right here. There's a crane to lower him down. And that's about it. Can I use it right away? I can. It's even playing like a cinematic. He just sits down. He doesn't mind. And let's see what this automaton is all about.
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar.
It's
I
Oscar.
represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
So he's a train driver. And this is our old buddy Oscar. He's quite the guy.
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, Model XZ2000.
Please, all my friends call me Oscar.
And I'm his
This
best
bag
friend.
of cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir.
Let's go through the list before we ask about the mission and Hans. Actually, I kind of feel like these are less significant than asking about Hans and automaton and production. So I'm just gonna go through the list
Do
normally.
you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
Exactly. So Anna has her office above the floor, which was previously her father's new office.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Vorarlberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train. It's waiting for its engineer.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg
A
mean
little bit
something
weird
to you?
order. I'm going
Of
through
course,
these in.
He created me. But I'm sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
I'm sure you would.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
I have.
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
But we can't.
Do you know Momo?
No, Kate Walker.
And that's enough of that.
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
What?
I think so.
Okay, so they have a soul. That's a bit odd. I mean, weren't they supposed to be all mechanical?
Has
Who
it
knows?
been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Clearly he knows the definition since he used the base
Worn out,
term.
damaged, unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
Yep, he's a robot, alright. Or
Can I be
automaton.
of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are Model XZ2003. My feet are Model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The Model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
He's quite the sassy.
What do I have to do to
automaton.
get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Why
Thank
does
you,
he even
Kate
have that?
Walker.
Shouldn't whoever was in charge, like Anna, have that card? So there we go, we got a punch card.
Oscar, what do I have to do with this card?
I am counting on you, Kate Walker.
And that's it. Alright, no more clues.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Okay. So there we go. Can we look at this? I don't think we can. Nope, because it's not a document. Alright, let's save our game again. I guess I kind of wanted to not save my game so we could test not powering up the factory. But I mean, we have to power up the factory now anyway, because now we need the assembly line to complete the legs, which we know we have to do, but before now we actually didn't know why we were doing that. And I always prefer to do things in adventure games when you know why you're doing them, not just because you can do them, but it's always fun to just press buttons and see what happens as well. So we can go in here, which is the office. Anna Vorarlberg's office. It's quite... Wait, what was that? Was that, like, spider webs? What are those? They don't look like spider webs, they're, like, dangling off. It's kind of strange. But yeah, here we go. Here's a fancy-looking office. And we can look at the desk, we can look at the bookshelf. Let's look at the desk first. Can't open any of the drawers. Oh. Here we got some words and stuff. I don't even know what this is, but it's addressed to Madame Vorarlberg. Regrand? God damn, all this French is gonna be horrible. Recovery of outstanding payments. Madame, you will have received several warnings from my office concerning penalty charges incurred on unpaid invoices from the company La Colombe. The total debt for which you are responsible currently stands at 47,000. Wait, is that thousand? I think it's 47,782.46 francs, right? I strongly advise you to acquit yourself of this debt by sending the necessary funds to our payment center. In the absence of such a response on your part, I will be obliged to undertake legal proceedings against you to recover the outstanding funds. Yours faithfully, Blanchard Bailiff, or something. Madame Vorarlberg. Madame, despite numerous follow-up letters on our part, we notice that you still owe the sum of 80,210 francs. It's climbing. Corresponding to invoices dated January, February, and March 1998, including increments for late payment. Yeah, exactly. We are asking you to resolve the situation by return of post. In case of non-payment, we will be obliged to suspend all supplies and refer the matter to the relevant legal authorities. We trust we shall hear from you soon. Yours faithfully, Monsieur Martineau, or something, head of accountancy. Geneva, January 4th, 2002. The Passeri Bank. Dear Anna, I find myself under the obligation to undertake certain procedures against your company, a situation I find particularly painful given the special relationship our bank has enjoyed with your company over the years. You yourself admit that, for some time, Vorarlberg Manufacturing has become a financial liability, and, due to shareholder and partnership pressure, I am no longer able to underwrite your debts with the bank. I am sorry to say that we are obliged to comply with the economic imperatives of the era. It is for this reason that I beg you to accept the American investors' proposal. Such a takeover comes at a fortuitous moment, and it is the only way to swell your accounts and settle your debts. It will also enable Vorarlberg Manufacturing to stay afloat, streamline productions, and modernize production techniques. You will thus be able to keep the Vorarlberg name alive, one that in its day was a guarantee of quality and savoir-faire, or whatever that is. Please believe me, Anna, when I say that I offer this advice not just as a banker, but also as an old friend who desires nothing but good for you. I know that such a decision cannot be taken easily. You can truly hold your head up high, my dear Anna, and be proud of your achievements throughout the years. My deepest apologies for bearing such unpleasant news, and I remain at your entire disposal should you need me. Yours, in dear friendship, Gustave Passeri. So there we go.
Gosh, invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
And that's why we're taking over to, like, streamline and make more money and American, big, great, good. All that stuff, of course. And we can just look at it again, but it's nothing new. And we can't do anything with the Inkwell automaton. And here's another letter. Alright, let's... Oh, shit, wow, it's super late. Okay, I'm gonna wait with this one. I completely forgot about the time. Yeah, I'm just gonna save here, and we'll just continue reading stuff and check out the bookshelf next time. So, hope you enjoyed. Man, it's easy to lose track of time when you're playing this game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!